Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Glad you could join me. I have... Ooh, we got a lot of feedback. That should be better. You're gonna hear I'm a little hollow. My apologies. Unfortunately, life, well, changes. If there's anything consistent about it, it is the inconsistency thereof. What have we got today? We've got news about, let's see, in the world we have news of aliens visiting our planet again. We also have news of Aliens the game coming out because, you know, it just makes sense. You know, love, war, we love to see them, we want to kill them. Let's see. Welcome to Earth, sort of thing. We have news of changes of life. And that would be my life at current. Wow, I got really hollow there. For some of you last night who got to hear me over Discord, you're very aware of these changes and, more importantly, very aware of why. We had a little bit of Father McFeely's pot and shot while we were busy with the bottle, which will amuse some of you, but for the rest of you, you're like, oh my goodness. We are not, however, hanging hard, so doing well. You would think I would be, but had some eggs, had some coffee, grabbed a couple of drinks, grabbed some chocolate, so... Let's see what we have here. Gotta test a connection here. Seems to be going absolutely awesome. Well, I think we should get started, basically. Absolutely awesome. Have some ideas for what we're going to do today. We are going to play some old school. Not new school. Old school. Realistic Baldur's Gate. That's right. Not Baldur's Gate 3. Not Baldur's Gate 2. Not Icewind Dale. No, we are playing the original Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Not Baldur's Gate 2. Not Icewind Dale. And the reason that we're playing said Enhanced Edition is because I thought, what could I do? What is going to make an impression on my enjoyment as we walk out of it? What is going to make... And you're wondering, what does walk out mean? Well, as I said at the beginning of the stream, there are some changes. And it's with no... small hurt that those changes come forward. I am going to have to, unfortunately, to my friends and watchers and peekers and sneakers who are all out there for the channel, I'm going to have to unfortunately take a sabbatical. For lack of a better term, I'm not looking for religious consent. I'm not looking for a nuance. For lack of a better term, I'm not looking for religious consent. No, I am looking for life's change to become something more pertinent, more tangible. And I can't go into a whole lot of detail except to say that when you least expect the changes to happen in your life, and I can't go into that's when they detail except to say that's when they make themselves known. That's when they come forward and say, "Hey, by the way, I'm not sure, but if you needed to kick to the groin, we got it for you." Hey, by the way, and this one's kind of a kick to the groin, but in a good way. You could call it, I would call it Shambuku, which is that swift spiritual kick to the head, but it wouldn't be that. It would be more like, I would call it Shambuku, which is that swift, how do I put this? Kick to the head, but it wouldn't be that. It would definitely be more of the swift kick to the balls. And yes, I'm 6 minutes in, so I can say balls. Oh. It would definitely be more of the swift kick to the balls. Having said that, I wanted to play a game that I have been playing. I wanted to enjoy what we're looking at. We may actually change games partway through. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I just figure we'll just have a chat. But the channel will be taking a hiatus. It has to. I just figure we'll just have a chat. Wow. But the channel will be taking a hiatus. You know what I realized? My voice is a lot lighter. Wow. Than the music. You know what I realized? My voice is a lot lighter. Let's see if I can up that just a little bit. Let's try to lower this down a little bit. Up that just a little bit. Can't even tell if it's there. Let's try to lower this down a little bit. Can't even tell if it's there. This is supposed to be background music, not foreground music. It is not supposed to be louder than the speaker. Damn it. This is supposed to be background music, not foreground music. It is not supposed to be louder than the speaker. Damn it. All right, I think we have it. Let us test. Let us find out. All right, I think we have it. Let us test. Let us find out. I will hope this is much better. I honestly doubt it, but still working on that stream thing. We have an echo. Still working on that stream thing. So, my first shout out goes to Yanti's channel. Yanti, one of the friends of the channel, one of the people who had to deal with my miserable self last night, which was fantastic. Yanti, I apologize if I said anything I never should have. And the next one goes to Mr. Sadiq, her wonderful husband. Mr. Sadiq, I apologize if I said anything to Yanti or to you in a miserable manner. The next one goes out to Evil Doa. Evil Doa. You can find him on Twitch. Evil, thank you so much. Evil had us invited. We were going to do some cross content, some things along those lines. We were actually going to go and had some plans that will be put on hold for the time being, but still intend to actually meet some of those regards. Unfortunately, it's going to be quite a while before we can, so hopefully you guys will also understand. We'll get this going. I swear. We'll be back. We'll be back. You know, this will not be a swan song, I assure you. This is going to be a hiatus. The sabbatical. This is going to be a hiatus. The sabbatical.
Artlist.io.
I want you guys to remember something. This channel means a lot to me. So does the content that I provide, so does the instruction, the new world, the whole bit. All of that action, all of that sweat, all of those tears, all of that work, that new progress for life, all of that stuff, all of those new lessons learned about what you can and cannot do in a given stream, all that stuff has all been worth every single second of it, and I intend not to give that up. I intend to make that happen even more betterer, if you will, more betterer. Yeah, because why not? I'm American. We can speak any way we want. So, if you will, more betterer. Yeah, because why not? To the wives of Trashy and Evil, to Tazzy and Nutty. And if you're wondering why there's so many Ys, I didn't make their names, but they're wonderful. I ask for your forgiveness only, should I have required it. And of course to Evil, if I had required it as well, on behalf of said wife, etc. So, to Roasted Chicken, hats off to you, sir. Thank you for the triple last night. Because of you, I was able to get a triple. Let's see. To the friends of the channel besides. To Junin, to Brian, to Mondo. Mondo, get to feeling better, man. Please get to feeling better. Let's all just give your best thoughts to him. I hope he gets well. I hope he returns back. I hope he's doing well. And take a minute for yourself, brother. It really is worth it. I hope he's doing well. And in the meantime, however, we will begin to stretch our legs, to stop the music, and to stretch our legs. Let's get into our game today. So as I had stated, we were going to do Baldur's Gate, the original edition. And I do not know if we're going to end up with a copyright problem because of the music, but I'm certainly hoping not. We very well might, though. Certainly hoping not. We very well might, though. And let's go to our screen, shall we? And we want to go to there. Wow, that is really loud. First thing we have to do, I apologize, chat. We have got to go to sound because, oh my gosh. First thing we have to do, I apologize, chat. We have got to go to sound because, oh my gosh. Oh, so much better. So much better. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to blow anybody's eardrums off, that's for sure. Let us up our graphics. We got full screen. We've got mouse cursor. We've got scale. With sprite outlines. Yep, we'll do that. Grayscale pause. Show health bar. Blah 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 blah. Da da da. Alternate render. We've got all that. Yep. Looks like we've got everything there. Isn't that great? Again, we're talking about an old game, so you know, expect some things. Looks like we've got everything there. Let's see. Area map background. No. Multiplayer chat. Gore. Gore, we're keeping on. Gore. Group improvision, no. Rest until healed. No. We'll set that as it is. Mouse scroll speed. I think we're good. Core. We are at core rules, by the way, which for this particular game, core rules were AD&D. We are at core rules, by the way, which for this particular game, core rules were. So let us go back. Let us go to single player. Now, I can pre-generate a character. I can load a game. But you know what? We are going to go to... Now, I can pre-generate a character. I can load. Sorry. We're going to go to new game. And we're going to make our character today. So, gender. Sorry. We're going to go to new game. Let us do male. So, gender. Let us find our hapful male. Let us find what are we going to make? And yes, I have the alternate portraits in here from the enhanced edition. Like this guy, but not so much that I'm okay with it. Like this guy, but okay, we're back to the beginning. So the dwarf picture is really pretty decent, but I mean, we need more dwarves. You know what I'm saying? We need more dwarves. That's all I'm saying. More dwarves. We need more dwarves. You know what I'm saying? We need more dwarves. That's all I'm saying. More dwarves. We might go back to him. Yeah, we're going back to him. We got him. Race. Is there a question? I don't think there's a question. We're gonna go with dwarves. Race. Is there a question? Class. We have class. You know we have class. Fighter cleric. Wow. I forgot that these dual class like right off the bat. We have class. You know we have class. Fighter cleric. Wow. I forgot that these dual class like right off the bat. We're going to do fighter cleric. Our alignment is going to be more like us. We are going to be neutral good. These characters believe a balance of forces is important, but that the concerns of law and chaos do not moderate the need for good. Since the universe is vast and contains many creatures striving for different goals and determined pursuit of good will not upset the balance, they may even maintain it. If fostering good means supporting organized society, then that's what must be done. If good can only come about through the overthrow of existing social order, so be it. Social structure itself has no innate value to them. A baron who violates the orders of his king to destroy something he sees as evil is an example of a neutral good character. And that is about as close to us as we're going to get. So we're going to pick that. Abilities. Now, here comes the fun. This game, I gotta tell you, this game is something special. Now, here comes the fun. This game, we could roll through our abilities all the way. We could roll until we come up with massive 18s. But what I've decided to do instead, chat, is I have decided that I am going to roll a certain amount of times. And then we're going to take that and we're going to store it. Then we're going to roll a certain amount of times again, and we're going to take that. And then we're going to decide which one of the two we are going to take. Now, you wonder, how many times exactly are you going to roll? I have decided that we will use some lucky numbers. So, our first lucky number is going to be how many videos that we have made. Which is actually quite a few. So, but we're going to roll 23 times. You ready? Here we go. This, by the way, counts as 1. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And we are going to store that roll. And then we're going to talk about... Then I'm going to roll for something else. I'm going to roll for... And then we're going to talk about... I'm going to roll for the people that I have talked to in my channel at current, which is pretty low, but, you know, comparable. So here we go. In my channel at current, which is pretty low, but, you know, comparable. So here we go. Okay. So we have it. Now, I did not write down what we had. So we have it. So the question is, if I recall, we've got this, and I cannot recall past that. Damn it. All right. Messed up. Messed up. We got to do it again. I messed up. Because I didn't see it. So we got 13. We got a total of 75. So, we will re-roll. So we got 13. We got a total of 75. So, we will re-roll. Hey, not bad. All right. So we have 76 points that we can play with. And the other one was 75. So we are going to play with 76 points. So the first one is intelligence, charisma, dex, wisdom. So we're going to turn that up to 10. We're going to put that down. We're going to turn that up to 10. We're going to put that down 1. We're going to put that down 1. We're going to up our wisdom because we need it. We're going to put that at 9 and that at 9. And there we go. And if we're going to do that, we're going to put that one back up to 17. And then there we go. And we'll do 18 from there. We're going to put that one back up to 17. We got that. We got that. We got that. We are done. So 18/14, we've got a 10 dex, we've got a 12 con, 9 intelligence, 18 wisdom, and 9 charisma. 18/14, we've got and we're going to say that is going to do it. 18 wisdom and 9 charisma. Skills. Let us begin our skills. What are we going to do? Well, we can do sword and board. Let us begin our skills. But if I'm going to do something, I'm going to choose sword and board, single weapon style. But if I'm going to do something, I'm going to choose two-handed weapon style. And we're going to put 2 into that. And two-handed weapon style. And we're going to put 2 into that. And we'll up both of those. Yep. And we're going to say done. All right. Now we get to pick ours. First one, bless. Absolutely. Yep. Must have bless. Must have cure light wounds. Absolutely. All right. Now let's see. We must have... Absolutely. Must have bless. Must have cure light wounds. Absolutely. Let's see. We must have... Protection from evil. We're going to do that as well. So, there's our 3 spells. We're going to click done. Protection from evil. Appearance. We're going to do that as well. You know, this isn't bad. Hair-wise, though, we're going to be as red-haired as we possibly can. And yeah, we're way back to the 32 Or 64-bit characters, but that's okay. Minor on the clothing. What do we want to do? Or 64-bit characters, but that's okay. Minor on the clothing. What do we want to do? Let's do that. Let's do that. Yep, we'll stay right there. Okay, that's how we're gonna look. And our skin tone. We don't need to be dark. We're a dwarf. Okay, we're gonna be fleshy happy. Skin tone. We don't need to be dark. We're a dwarf. We're gonna be fleshy happy. But we're not gonna be rosy happy. Let's do that one. Okay. We've got it. Now we get to decide the voice.
Death to you all.
Absolutely not.
Your life.
Nope.
Okay. Time for a bit of the rough and you got this coming.
I love that one because it reminds me of
else is gonna step up. Why not?
Robin Williams.
Ready for that nap anytime now. What's it gonna take to get
that one because it's reminds me.
Yeah? What do you want? Huh?
Robin Williams.
What you got for me this time? Yeah, I'll get right on that. Top of my to-do list. Way ahead of you, boss. Ah!
Oh, my apologies.
You got this coming.
That so sounds like Robin Williams.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
A right thrashing.
That comes for you. Have at you.
How about you?
Boy, that's a bloody rubbish. Ah! Ah!
Oh, I'm in front now? Great. How about a nap? So how about that thing we were gonna do?
Nope. Let's try Trent.
Take them down!
Who's the boss?
Nope.
I will be. Are we to stand around all day?
I'm bleeding out! Ha!
At last. I grow weary. You're boring me.
I can't stand much more!
It's gonna be Andrew. We're done. Andrew has become our voice. Now, as for our name, we need a particularly dwarven name. Now, I have done this playthrough with many different dwarves, and one has always stood out, but we're not going to do that. Not today. I have done this playthrough with many different dwarves, and one has always stood out, but... So, we are going to play with a name. We're going to figure this one out together. All right. We are going to do Kelgar. And we're going to pick Kelgar. We are going to do Kelgar. And we're going to pick Kelgar Mountain Axe. There we go. Kelgar Mountain Axe. We're going to say done. Now, something else we're going to need to do. Kelgar Mountain Axe. We're going to say done. We could create our party. Something else we're going to need to do. We could create our party, or we could go with the group that is inevitably going to be available. For some of you guys who have played this game over and over again, because it is a classic, you guys know. We have Boo out there. We have Jahira, and I'm trying to remember her husband's name, but we have her and darn it, can't remember his name. We have Imowen, who can be changed to a specialty thief. We have Minsk and Boo. Go for the eyes, Boo! Rah! Which is fantastic. I absolutely love Minx. So we could utilize those, or we can create. Now, one of the things that I jokingly say to create is that we would need a spellcaster. So we will create a spellcaster. We're going to create a female spellcaster. Now, this is typically the Emma thing. That is her portrait typically in the game. Now, this is typically the Emma thing. Some of these are very wonderful. Oh, wow. I like that a lot. She looks like a death dealer, does she not? Oh, wow. I like that a lot. All right, let's take a look here. She looks like a death dealer, does she not? All right. Wow, can you say that Lord of the Rings actually kind of maybe had some influence given to them? I don't know, but wow, that's pretty close. Oh, look at this. Look at this elven pirate with a cat. That is fantastic. All right, so we are going to go with elven pirate with a cat. That is fantastic. All right. We're going to go with her. Now, obviously race, we're going to say she's human. We're going to go with her. Because oh, wait, she's pointy-eared. We gotta go back. She's pointy-eared. Alright, we're gonna have to go with half-elf. Because, you know, we couldn't stand to actually be with an elf. Class. Now we have mage, or we have sorcerer. Class. Now we have mage, or we have sorcerer. So let's read the difference here. Wizards strive to be the master of magical energies, shaping them and casting them as spells. To do so, she studies strange tongues and obscure facts, and devotes much of her time to the magical research. A wizard must rely on knowledge and wit to survive. Wizards are rarely seen adventuring without a retinue of fighters and men-at-arms. Because of their different types or schools of magic, there are different types of wizards. The mage studies all types of magic and learns a wide variety of her spells. Her broad range makes her well suited to the demands of adventuring. Now, in this, we have the typical. Can't use anything but a dagger, a quarterstaff, a dart, or sling. May only become proficient one slot in any weapon class. May not place any slots into the fighting style. May cast arcane spells and a D4 hit die. Basically, their health points. Prime represent for dual classing is intelligent. But now we have sorcerer. Sorcerers are practitioners of magic who were born with an innate ability to cast spells. It is through that blood of some powerful creature flows through their veins. Perhaps they are the spawn of the gods themselves, or even dragons walking in humanoid form. Regardless, the sorcerer's magic is intuitive rather than logical. They know fewer spells than mages and acquire spells more slowly, but they can cast spells more often and have no need to select and prepare spells ahead of time. Sorcerers cannot specialize in magic the way mages do. Other than these differences, the sorcerer is very similar to the mage. So, again, mages may not scribe spells in their spell books as mages do. Instead, sorcerers learn a small number of spells at each level, which they can cast daily without memorization. Now, there are good and bad in that. The good version is that you are more specialized. The bad version of that is that any mage scrolls you pick up, though you can use them, you cannot scribe them. So if we're going to talk about it, we're going to go with mage. She is a mage. So the question is, we can go conjurer, a mage who specializes in creating creatures and objects to assist her. Now, I don't remember all the schools, what they do, but I do know divination is one of those schools that is, very necessary. Now, this is interesting because it requires at least a 15 constitution, which is kind of interesting. So, something in that edition was that you had to have you had to have a specific amount of points in something else. Something in that edition was that you had to have. But this is the one I really. Had to have a specific amount of points in. Wild magic is a new type of magic that is characterized by powerful and dangerous surges of unpredictable magic. Generally considered to be an unfortunate byproduct of the time of troubles, wild magic has recently begun to attract the attention of many a curious or scholarly wizard. Wild mages are wizards who specialize in the study of wild magic. They can access to spells to protect themselves from wild magic and bend it to their wills. Wild magic is extremely unpredictable and it should be used with caution. They may memorize one additional spell per level. They may cast first level Null's Reckless Dwemer. May cast second level spell Chaos Shield, included in the spellbook for free. May cast 7th level Improved Chaos Shield, scribed for free. Upon casting a spell, there is a 5% chance of incurring a Wild Surge. A Wild Surge generates a completely random magical effect from the spell being cast. Its effects may be either beneficial or detrimental to the wild mage and her allies. Casting levels varies slightly whenever she casts a spell, anywhere between 5 levels lower and 5 levels higher than the wild mage's true level. So, we are going to go with a wild mage. Alignment. Just to be perfect along that line, chaotic good. Alignment. Just to be perfect along abilities. Chaotic good. Now this is one, wow, we've got 81 points right off the bat. Huh. We're going to store that one. 81 points right off the bat. Huh. We're going to store that one. Okay. There's how many were how many videos we've made to the channel. There's how many were how many videos we've made to the channel. All right, there's the other one. So I think we're going to recall and we're going to adjust. Now, mages don't need a whole lot of strength, so we're going to take that down. And we're going to put it at 10. And we're going to up the dex. And we're going to keep that. We're going to down the wisdom to there. We're going to up the charisma there. And we're going to keep that. We need a minimum of 15 con for some things, but we're going to... We need a minimum of 15 con for some things, but we're going to... Can't remember whether we get a... Let's see, it's... 9 is where that begins. Then 10 becomes a... 0. 10, 11, 12 are a 0. 13, 14, 15 plus 1. 16, 17. No, 18 is plus 3. 17, 16 is plus... 17, 16, 15 is plus 2. 14, 13, 12 is plus 1. 11, 10, 9 is plus 0. So it's trying to remember how we go about this. 11, 10, 9 is plus 0. So it's trying to remember how we go about this. And we will... Oh, wait. We want that 18 in intelligence, no matter what. We want that 18 in intelligence. So we're going to say done. And we're going to go to skills. And we're going to say, hey, you can use a quarterstaff. So we're going to say done. And we're going to go to skills. All right. We got Grease. Null's Reckless Dwemer. Protection from petrification, for whatever reason. Which we're going to take off. We got Grease. Null's Reckless Dwemer. Protection from petrification, for whatever reason. Which we are going to take Sleep. We're going to get rid of Grease. We are going to do going to get rid of Greece. We are going to do... Okay, let's try to find another one. Should we do identify? That one wouldn't be bad. Let's do magic missile. Okay, let's try to find another one. And we have one more. Should we do identify? That one wouldn't be bad. Let's do magic. Let's look at spook. And we have one more. Let's look at spook. Hmm. I think we're gonna choose shield. Hey. Oh, we don't have any more. Okay, well. I think we're gonna choose shield. That's it for that. Hey. Oh, we don't have any more. So we can memorize 2 spells. Okay. We're gonna do this one, and we're going to do... That's it for that. So we can memorize 2 spells. We're gonna do this one, and we're going to do... You know what? We're going to use Null's Reckless Dwemer. Appearance. I think we're pretty good. I think actually we like this. And now we need a female voice. Appearance.
All will die.
Nope.
Your life shall be mine.
Nope.
Death will come swiftly.
Go!
Oh, that's not bad.
Everybody listen to me now. That was a full day's work. Let's do something. Healer needed, right? What do you need?
I like 4.
Now you're going to be sorry.
Although 5 is probably more fitting.
Now you're going to be... I've always been leadership material. 4. Sleepy time can't come soon enough. Are we loitering now?
Although
I've
5
got the
is
world's
probably
biggest
more fitting.
ouchie.
I've got the world's biggest ouchie. How cute.
Oh, it's about time you recognize my superior qualities.
Nope.
Go!
Biggest ouchie. How cute. Let's listen to Else. Nope.
Do I get a hat? I could use a nap. When are we gonna do something interesting?
Let's listen to Else.
That's a lot of blood. Hi.
I will lead to the best of my ability. Please, I need to rest.
Help! Please!
Yes?
Oh, man, this is tough.
Go!
Nope, we're doing this one.
Now you're going to be sorry.
This is tough. We're doing that one. And what shall we give our mage's name? What shall we name her, chat? Let's see. Let's name her. And what shall we give our mage's name? What shall we name her, chat? Let's see. Let's name her. There we go. Moira Longshear. Okay. We've got 2 characters. We're going to pause here, chat. And I will be back. Okay. We've got 2 characters. We're going to pause here, chat. And I will be back. And thank you, chat, for that break. Let's go ahead and play. Let's see what we got here. We've got normal, easy, core rules. Let's see what we got here. We've got normal, easy, core rules. Let's do the core rules. Let's do the core rules.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Well, let us go to Candlekeep.
Yes.
Shall we? Now, if I remember correctly, and mind you, this was a long time ago. Shall we? Now,
simple enough.
We should have to deal with Emowyn here. I've been instructed to tell you about basic mechanics of movement and time. Is there anything that you have? No, I've been instructed to tell you about basic mechanics of movement and time. Is there anything that you have? No. Let's see. Let's talk to her.
Hello there.
Have you seen my copy of the history of Alrua anywhere? You know how I can't stand the constant shuffling arthritic feet up the library, so I thought I would get a bit of fresh air east of here, and oh, I hate being absent-minded. Please, if you find it, I really do need it back. Wonderful. Let's talk to our tutor again. Let's see. Around their feet. Green, red, yellow, purple. What's the purple? Purple circle appears around a character at their feet if they are inaccessible, usually for the purpose of a cutscene or something. Alright. Thanks. Appreciate it. Can we talk to the cow? How you doing, cow? How you doing, cow? Anything going on with you, cow? Nope? Okay. Gaining levels. Nope. Already I think we can figure that part out, chat. Priest quarters. Teach you about less common adventures, how to avoid them. Fatigue, morale, the effects of intoxication, poisons. Nope, we're good. We have anything here? Let's go check out the priest quarters, shall we?
Hello.
Oh.
Now what? It's in the bag.
What is your will? It will be done.
Damn it. Oh goody, I've gone and found you first. You are the ward of Gorion, no doubt. I do not recognize you. Who or what are you doing? Who I am is unimportant, but who you are is very much so. I apologize for this dirty bit of business, but I seek your death, and a pity. I know, but it would seem your head is worth an exceptional amount to me. I kill you myself, and I need not share the credit with... Get out of there. Get there. Oh, wow. That was really quick. Okay. Let's go over here. Oh, wow. That was really quick. Okay. That was exceptionally handy, actually. Warhammer, we'll take that. That was exceptionally handy, actually. Alright, we've... Oh, let's go to here. Let's see if it's locked. It might be. Yep, it's locked. Alright, well.
It will be done.
Let's see if it's locked. It might be. Yep, it's locked. All of you should watch yourselves carefully. There have been some strange men asking about Kelgar Mountain Axe. Ah, thank you. Let's go talk to him. Bildelia left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay there beside the cow. If you could run it over to her and then come back, I've got some plans for you. Let's take that. And let's run it back over to her. Let's take that. And let's run it back over to her. There you go. My book. Oh, it's hard times. Maybe Winthrop could give you a little something for it. Oh, isn't that nice? There you go. My book. Oh, it's hard times. Maybe Winthrop could give you a little something for it. Oh, isn't that nice? All right, let's go talk to the farmer.
What do you need?
Nice day, ain't it? Too bad Nessa in here and enjoying it though. Her being sick and all. I need to get her one of them potions antidotes of Hull. He says up drinking last night and got hauled out of bed in the gates early this morning. So I bet he's got a few of them lying around. Alright, so... let's see if we can find Hall. Alright, so...
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lesson?
No. No. The priest. Let's go talk to him.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
The priest. Let's go talk to him. We'll buy what? Wow. That's 150 gold. Wow, that hurts a lot. That is almost literally all our gold. Wow, that's 150 gold. Wow, that hurts a lot. No, thank you. Almost literally all our gold. Let's go find Hall. No, thank you. All right, we'll talk to him. Hey there, Kelgar. See you up early? Well, your father, Gorion, has asked me a strange favor. Seems he wants you to learn some fighting and asked me to be your teacher. So I hope you brought your staff with you. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. During the fight, I'm going to spring a little surprise on you. Remember, you can press spacebar at any time to pause the game. This will give you time to think, especially once my little surprise comes up. Are you ready now? Good.
Speak.
You
the
need
surprise
something?
comes up. Are you ready now? Good.
Give me a task. Hmm. Yes. Hmm.
I thought we won that. Yep, we won that. I thought I asked you to clean the rats out yesterday. All right. Well, we'll clean the rats out. I thought I asked
What
you to
is
clean
your
the
very
rats out
well?
yesterday. All right. Well, we'll clean the rats out.
Now what?
Now you're gonna take that, and you're gonna go there,
What?
and you're gonna take that, and you're gonna go there. Actually, you're gonna go there. You're going to go there as well. You're gonna go there. You're gonna take that, and you're gonna go there.
I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
Actually, you're gonna go there. You're going to go there as well.
Suffer!
You need something?
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. I need you to go... Nope. We're just gonna wait.
Speak. Hmm.
I need you to go... Nope. We're just gonna wait. You just learn not to get the mage into combat. That's all. You just learn not to get the mage into combat. That's all. Alright, let's check the barrels. We'll take that. Nothing. Alright. I forgot what it... Ah, yes, that's the one. Okay. Nope. Nope. And nothing else here.
Give me a indeed.
Alright.
If you insist.
Ah, yes. Kill them like the rats they are. A glorious battle, unlike anything else. Here's the 5 gold pieces. Don't spend it all at once. Yeah. Yay. Kill them like the rats they are. A glorious battle, unlike anything else. Here's the 5 gold pieces. Don't spend it all at once. Yeah. Yay. Now, one of the things I know you should not do is piss off the city guards. So we won't be doing that. Now, one of the things I know you should... Hello there. I thought I should tell you, Gorion. I was looking to talk to you, Mountain Axe, and all of his friends. You should go talk to Gorion as soon as possible. Thank you.
Our rules are very strict.
Friends, you should go talk to Gorion as soon as possible. Thank you. Now, we can go inside here, but we're not going to be able to do a damn thing. Because if I remember right, the only thing...
I have a blade with
Now,
your name on it.
we can go inside here, but we're not going to be able to do a damn thing. Because if I remember right, the only thing... Okay. We got... Now what? It's simple. You gotta move, and you gotta come up. Okay. Now what? It's simple. You gotta move, and you gotta come up. Now that we got his attention, yep, there we go.
What is your... It will be done.
And we get another dagger, because, well, that's all they bring to the fight. And nothing else. I thought this was the city guard place. That's all they bring to the fight. And nothing else.
Something on your
I
mind?
thought this was the city guard place. Yes. Yes. Maybe that's the city guard? Barracks, yep. Now, if I remember right, you can't really do much in here.
I should have joined the army.
Barracks, yep. Now, if I remember right, you can't really do much in here. I was just wondering if you had any errands I could run. I need a quarrel of crossbow bolts. I need a quarrel of crossbow bolts. All right.
Indeed.
Yep. See, we've got city guards everywhere. So you can't do a damn thing because you're seen for everything you do. Now, if you're a thief and you've got a high, you know, hide in shadows, then you're usually able to do something. If you're a thief and you've got a high, you know, hide in shadows, then you're usually able to do something. Let's go over here and let's go to the inn. Let's go over here and let's go to the inn.
It will be done.
So hard to find.
Ah, yes, I'm back with the hell. I'll keep this as an iron crisis. Blah, 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 blah. Inner he should be done examining it right now. So if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. Let's see. He should be done examining it right now. So if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. Let's see. Okay. Well, an identify spell, huh? That'd be nice to have. Noblewoman, nobleman. Let's go in here. It'd be nice to have. Noblewoman, nobleman. Yep, that's locked. Let's go upstairs real quick. See if there's anything we can do there. If I remember right, it's the same thing.
It will be done.
Yep, somebody there. See if there's anything we can do there. If I remember right, it's the same thing. Yep, somebody there.
You need something? If you're
Yes,
sure
I
that's
need
what
you to
want.
move.
Speak very well.
Yep, we're locked there. Guy asleep in there. Yes, I need you to move. Yep, we're locked there. Guy asleep in there. Locked. I think there's a guy. Yep, there's a guy in there. And nothing else. I think there's a guy. Yep. There's a guy in there. All right, so we're done here because we can't do anything at the time. And we'll go down here, and he wants to joke about how much money I owe him.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
And we'll go down here, and he wants to joke about how much money I owe him. You always were a big kidder. Sure, what do you have? All right, so we need a thing of crossbow bolts, but before we do that... Sure, what do you have? All right, so we need a thing of crossbow bolts, but before we do that... We could sell all this off. Warhammer's only worth 1, so I think we're going to keep that. Daggers are only worth 1, but we're going to sell those. Warhammer's only worth 1, so I think we're So now we need the crossbow bolts. So now we need the crossbow bolts. Yeah. Okay, so we got that. And that cost us 1, which is no big deal. Got a quarterstaff, although we want to get rid of it. That cost us 1, which is no big deal. Got a quarterstaff, although we want to get rid of it. Battle axe, I believe, is a two-handed axe. One-handed. Battle axe, I believe, is a two-handed axe. So let's... One-handed. Oh, wait, we can't use it. Yep, it won't let us... It won't let us use it. Wait, we can't use it. That sucks. Yep, it won't let us... It won't let us use it. That sucks. Chainmail is AC 5. Splint is AC 4. But it's 120 gold. Chainmail is AC 5. Splint is AC 4. But it's 120 gold. Let's buy it for now. And then, as much as I would like to buy a shield, we're going to buy a helmet instead. We do not have the sword and board style. And as much as I would like to buy a shield, we're going to buy a helmet instead. We will buy a sling. And we'll buy a few rocks. We will buy a sling. And we'll buy a few rocks. Okay, and then for her, we will buy that. Okay, and then for her, we will buy... And we'll buy the sling. And no darts, because there's no need. And we'll buy the sling. And we're not going to buy a dagger for her. And go back to him. And we're not going to buy a dagger for her. And go back to him. That looks like it for that. Now, what is the damage of a Warhammer? Warhammer is 1d4 crushing, and a Morning Star is 2d4 crushing. Now, what is the damage of a Warhammer? Warhammer is 1d4 crushing, and a Morning Star is 2d4. So we're going to sell that. What is a mace? 1d6 plus 1. So that means the average damage for that one is 2, whereas the average damage for that one is 2 as well. 2 to 8. The average damage for that one is 2. And damage for that one is 2 as well. 2 to 7. 2 to 8. And 2 to 7. So of the ones that we have, this one's probably the best. So we're going to buy the Morning Star. That's the most potential damage. All right, we're done there. And then we're going to go in our character screen, and we are going to go to inventory. All right, we're done there. And then we're going to go in our character screen, and we are going to go to inventory. And if I remember correctly, these things right here are no good. So I'm going to just put that on there. And she's going to take that. That works. And we're going to go back.
Yes.
All right.
Simple enough.
Oh.
Simple enough.
Almost forgot. We're going to need a moment here. Because... Almost forgot. We're going to need a moment.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to have to buy... a short bow, although that's 45 gold. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna have to buy a short bow, although that's 45 gold. This is gonna hurt. So if I remember right, I buy... Because this is for Emowyn. This is for Emowyn. No. Oh, wait. I just messed that up. Damn it. No. Damn it. I just messed that up. Oh, that sucks. I bought the short bow I needed, but I just messed that up. Damn it. I just messed that up. Oh, that sucks. I bought the short bow I needed, but I just messed that up.
What if you insist?
Yeah. Completely messed that up. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Completely messed that up. Oh, that sucks. No takebacks. No do-overs. No takebacks. No do-overs. Remember, we're at core rules, so... Yes, we know. Yes, we know. I'm sorry, child. I'm sorry, child. All right. Bye-bye.
What's...
That's Gorion, but we're looking for the guy who's on the inner side who has...
Greetings, young one.
There he is. Ah, good. There's that. There he is. Now we need to go to... Here? Now we need to go to... Here? Mainly because we need the money. Mainly because we need the money. Alright, let's talk to him.
I should have joined the army.
Ah, thank you.
Fine.
Alright.
Fine.
Ah, thank you. Back up to here. Back up to here.
Simple enough.
Now, if I remember right, we were supposed to get an antidote for somebody. So let's look at our journal real quick. Let's see. If I remember right, we were supposed to get an antidote for somebody. So let's look at our journal real quick. Let's see. All right. Let's go to the gate. Let's go to our map. Let's go to our map. Let's go to the gate. Let's go to our map. Let's see if we can find Hall. Because we don't seem to have in our inventory anything along the lines of an antidote. Don't seem to have in our inventory anything along the lines of an antidote. There he is. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, kid, I woke up late this morning and left my sword in the barracks before going on duty. If you want to get it for me, it's in the chest at the foot of my bed on the right side of the barracks. All right. That's right.
Fine.
I'm a getting. All right.
Give me a tap. Indeed. Simple enough.
Let's go back to Sea Hall. Then we'll circle up to the left. We'll go see the cow owner, and then we will circle back into Candlekeep Inn. Then we'll circle up to the left. We'll go see the cow owner, and then we will circle back into Candlekeep Inn. Ah, good. Don't you know that I wish I had Bessie's cow. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Wish that I had Bessie's cow. I wish I had Bessie's cow. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
What do you need?
Wish that I had Bessie's cow. There we are. Thank you. Let's see. It's dangerous, so you want to wear some good solid plate and carry an axe that I... That'd make Tempest jealous, but rather than protecting ya, make everyone want a piece of you, right? In my draws, I guess I'd rather stay right here. Isn't that great? Yes, we did an antidote. Isn't that great? We have a cow that we helped. We helped a cow, chat. Think of your first adventures you've ever done. Have you ever helped a cow? A cow, chat. Think of your first adventures you've ever done. Have you ever helped a cow?
If you insist.
It's so hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Oh, well, thank you. Kind of.
My hotel's as clean as an elf.
Alright, now we're gonna sell this off. Kind of. Because now we have 22 gold. And we need, I believe it's 30 for the studded armor. Because now we have 22 gold. And we need... Except we cannot afford that even if I wanted to. Studded armor. Except we cannot afford that even if I wanted to. So, we are left with absolutely nothing to be able to sell. We have one potion of healing. We have a short bow that we've got to keep. We've got leather armor. Absolutely nothing to be able to sell. We have one potion of healing. We have a short bow that we've got to keep. We've got leather armor. And we cannot afford... Well, wait a minute. We could afford the short sword. Which is what Emmeline up using. So... buy it. We're gonna be done. And then we're gonna get out of here.
Indeed.
And we're gonna go talk to Gorion and start the journey.
Very well.
And we're gonna go talk to Gorion and start the journey.
I am very proud of you, as I'm sure Gorion is.
Okay. Alright, chat. We're gonna save right here. Alright, chat. We're gonna save right here. And let's see. Enter a name. And let's see. Enter a name. Live stream. Here we go.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
Live stream. Here we go. Ah, Candledeep is indeed formidable. Let's see. What shall I bring? Please, Father, tell me where we're going. Let's see. Let's see. What shall I bring? Please, Father, tell me where we're going. Let's see. All right. I'm ready to go. Here we go.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them.
Ah, yes, Khalid. All right.
That's right, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
Ah, yes. Ball children.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
Ah, you will be unhurt. You hear that, chat? Unhurt. Here we go.
I'm sorry that you feel that way,
Hey, old man. You hear that, chat? Unhurt. And away we start. And there's the Dispel Magic that led him to getting his ass kicked. Yep.
The dawn is especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Hey, it's me, Emily.
And there's Emily. I forgot she carries a bow. Ryan didn't tell me. I accidentally read the letter. Yes,
What?
it's not great. Now, first things first, we've got to look at her. So, if I remember right, she's got a good dexterity and a good intelligence. She basically has some high freaking stats and a lot of things. She could become a dual class, but we're going to leave her as a thief. Now, we're not ready to level. We're a ways away. Okay, first thing we have to do is let's go to the map. There it is. All right. First thing we have to do is let's go to the map.
Speak.
And we're going to pick this one. And we're going to go that way.
What you want?
And we're going to look at our inventory. And we're going to pick this one. You're going to get that. Get one of those. You get one of those. You get one of those. And this is the... Get one of those. You get one of those. Oil of Speed. That one stay on you. And then we go to here and we put some leather to her. So that she's a little safer. And we short sword. That there. Pop those on her, and then we more. And we put us up here, and we put that in there, and that in there. Here, and for the short bow, don't need it. And that should be all of it. And we want to make sure that Emma's set.
Give me a task. Yes. Very well.
Spread just a little bit. Okay, don't like that angle. Do this. All right, now that we're here, let's start the pickings. And we're gonna take all. Take all. Take all. And take all. And we're gonna go inventory. And we're going to go to here. Please forgive my abruptness for now, which I write, but this time is short. We have not feared this come to there. Please forgive my abruptness. Okay. Note copied. Now, if I remember correctly, this is a belt of anti-shoot. So, we give it to her. This is a belt of anti-shoot. So, we give it to her. Morningstar, blah, blah. So, which has what we also bought, so.
What is your will?
Alright, we gotta make our way to Candlekeep. What we also bought, so. Friendly arm in. So, that's where we're headed. We gotta make our way to Candlekeep.
Indeed.
And if I remember right, we got gibberlings we have to deal with.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy
Ah,
course,
Elminster.
an old man.
Yes, of course. Not to imply anything, but how do you measure up to your own standards? Pestering strangers about their mental state doesn't seem all that adjusted. A fair bit of desperate, actually. Might you know the way to the Friendly Arm Inn? I was told I might find some friends there. A fair bit of desperate, actually. Might you know the way to the Friendly Arm Inn? I was told that I would. The end is a short distance to the north, and its doors are open to all. I have no doubt that thy friends shall be there, waiting with open arms. My sympathies for your hardship of the road inflicted upon thee, though I am certain everything shall turn out for the best. May I? But I have wasted too much time, and said too much already. I'll take my leave. Thank you, Elminster.
If you insist.
Now, we are not coming off the road until we get more people. If you're wondering why, chat, I'm not, like, out looking for problems.
Hello, pal.
That's the reason. Aolin, if you don't mind, please try to keep your voices down. There'll be bees about with better hearing than we. What dangerous things have you seen? Most dangerous thing I've seen in... I've intentionally went after, stalked an ogre mage for a few days. He had a party of my own back then. Killed the ogre, lost the party. Not really worth the trade, if you ask me. Seen more dangerous beasties, but usually over my shoulder as I'm making fast tracks as I can. No shame in running when your life is on the line. Off with you now. Meat to catch. Alright, let's get Friendly Arm in.
You have been waylaid on.
Oh boy.
Now what?
Alright, Friendly Arm in. Oh boy.
What?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that was quick, wasn't it? Well, let's load our autosave, chat.
Wow,
that was quick, wasn't it? Hey, we made it. Hey, we made it.
What is your... Very well.
Now, yep, we're right here. Now, we are not going to go take on hobgoblins and everything else that's out there. We're just going into the friendly army. We are not going to go take on hobgoblins and everything else that's out there. We're just going into the friendly army. Now, if I remember correctly, first thing we're gonna do. Now, if I remember correctly.
You're a queer fellow.
Now what?
Yes, bless.
The night hides all sorts of things. Speak.
Okay. I vaguely remember.
Hi, friend.
Yep. This guy right here. What brings you to the friendly armen? Nothing much really, just worn travelers looking for a place to rest. Yeah, see, pardon for my being forward, but you have the bearing of someone I've been looking for. About your height, they were. Same style of dress and thereabouts. I dare say you seem to be the spitting image of them. Might you have traveled from Candlekeep? I may have visited there. Oh, nothing really, I'm just looking for someone. Yes, it is. All right, so want you. Oh. All right, so
give me a task.
You need something?
Yep, I want you to do that. I want you to do that. I want you to do that. Perfect.
If you insist. What is it will be done.
Perfect. Yep, I did remember.
Indeed.
Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
Can't stand the way the roads are cut off these days. Me uncle in Boulder's Gate can get there, I see. How come the roads are cut off? Can't stand the way the roads are cut off these days. Me uncle in Boulder's Gate can get there, I see. Why is the West Road still away? Ah, yes. Well, this should be Jahira and Khalid, and it is. And we've got this. Oh. Well, chat. This was supposed to be just kind of us rehashing the last minutes of everything. I think we've kind of come to a point for it. So, a couple of things. We're going to pause right there. And I'm just going to say my piece now. I have a job change, which makes a significant change in my life. Not so much except to say that Mondays will not be stream day. As a matter of fact, for at least the next 6 months, unfortunately, I'm going to have to put the channel on hold. So for those of you who know me, you'll see me in games from time to time. You'll see me about as often as I can. But when it comes to me making content, that one unfortunately will have to be put to the side. To those of my friends that worked at Amazon, as I did, I wish you all the best. I hope that that world does not change you. I hope you remember that humanity is what's necessary. To those that do not understand what it's like to work at Amazon, I have something special coming up later on. When I return to the channel, I will explain, because by then my inability to talk about what really happens there will no longer be an issue. And I can put that out more publicly. And to the rest of you out there, wherever you are, however you feel, remember that life's changes, though trying at times, are worth it. To DTWS guys, you guys are checking in. Here's my statement to you. Go get them, guys. You really have a lust and a fever for life and for your jobs, and I wish you all the best. To those that are military and ex-military and paramilitary, I say the following. You're a brother for a reason. You've earned that right. Remember, you're worth something more than just the uniform you had once wore. And I wish you absolutely the best. Life is more than just the decisions for yourselves. You know that. You volleyed for that commitment. You put forward because that was what you wanted and why you wanted it. Don't forget that. Don't ever forget that. No matter what comes against you, you're the best you can be. Don't ever forget that. No matter what comes. This is Demortom Gaming. You're the best you can be. Signing off. This is Demortom Gaming. Signing off.